Alright, so the purpose of today's trip is to, how do I say? I'm going to experiment with a Robotaxi again. Okay, this is a Robotaxi baseline.
Turn right onto American Drive.
Yeah. Alright, so my current thinking is we would park
Now turn right onto
up at
American Drive.
City Hall. Basically, anyway. Let's go, baby. Yeah, it looks clear. Alright, so let's go up the POA just to establish a start point, so to speak. Go to Park and Ride at the City Hall.
Turn right.
And then we'll go to Brookshire Bros. And compared to what I've done in the past, this time I'll have the cameras rolling. The time I did this before, come on, go. Come on, let's go. What, you waiting for a car to come? Whoa. Where are you going? He's going to loop around and he's coming in the wrong way. That's what he was going to do. Alright, this is one way here. But this is a loop that goes around the activity center. And FSD was going to come in over there. Alright. So that's not going to work. But we can take that out. Done.
Now turn left onto American Drive.
Alright, so to get here, yes, it took 854 watt hours per mile. It says we covered 1 mile. How did we cover a mile? Navigation says it should have been half a mile. Alright, anyway, reset that guy. Reset the trip. Alright. So 865 is not all that strange. It's kind of normal actually, because we came up the hill and we just started. Alright, FSD on. So we're back out on American.
Now turn left onto Boggy Ford Road.
Gonna turn left on Boggy Ford here. Yeah, that is difficult to see, isn't it? So it looked like maybe he was going to go down to Poe and come back around. I don't know. Let's see. What do I see there? Is the hood still visible there? It can't be. Come on. Alright, so we're going to turn on Rockwood. Oh, beautiful. Just great. Okay, let's let navigation and FSD do their thing. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reverse the process to come back. Normally I'd turn right here on Rock Terrace, but FSD doesn't like that for some reason. Yes, I'm talking bad about you. You hurt my feelings. Oh, too bad. Having done this a few times, I have a feeling that it's actually more efficient to go up to Lomanford and come around because it's relatively flat. Whether you go down Rockwood or you go down Rock Terrace, you're going down a hill and then you go back up a hill
1,000 feet.
because there's like a valley in between here and City Hall, so to speak. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're still at 418.
Now turn left
1
onto
kilowatt hour
Rockwood
used.
Drive.
Really? You've only got a mile.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Outpost Trace.
So let me switch to the wide view. But you've already heard me, I don't
Now
really
turn right onto
care that
Outpost
much for
Trace.
this view. I generally prefer the map on one side and the visualization on the left side. Oh, this trip's gonna be so short I can do it all in one video. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I'm not saying this. So if I went down Rock Terrace, it'd be one valley. Coming to Rockwood means there's a ridge in between, or there's a ridge in the valley. In the valley of the Jolly Ho 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 Green Giant. Yeah, we might get on the road here. Oh man. At least he realized he was going stupid. Oh, that's one of those bushes. Okay, so Lago's busy cutting grass, cleaning up. Is there something that's going to happen in the city? What's going on? Sorry, just listening to the hum of the motor.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Thunderbird.
What? The Thunderbird. Yeah, she said Thunderbird. It just sounded odd
Now
somehow.
turn right onto Thunderbird.
I don't know. Oops. Yeah, that's right on the edge. So there's a Prius coming from the left. Or Corolla, whatever it is. It's a Corolla. So first he was going to go and he said, oh wait, there's a car there. You afraid of the saw? Afraid of the Corolla? What are you afraid of? Maybe the Corolla's just a little bit slow? Possibly. There was a guy cutting boards over to the right somewhere. you going to show here?
Now turn right.
Okay, didn't look like he was going to make it. I was making the right turn into the one-way turn, so you wouldn't turn in on the wrong way. Oh my goodness, what's going on here today? Alright, so let me go press on the spot. Wait, it has it marked as a favorite. Okay, whatever. Edit trip. Move him. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Trips, yes. Okay, 3 miles, 8 minutes, 334 watt hours per mile, really? And we use 1 kilowatt hour. Reset that. Reset the trip. Alright, let's get going. So, as I figured, I mean, based upon my experience, I already have too much experience with this already. The parking is going to be
now turn left onto Municipal Complex Way.
But navigation doesn't understand this parking lot here, which is kind of a problem. What do you think? Municipal Way is a public road.
Now
I
turn
thought.
right onto Dawn Drive.
Oh, Municipal Complex. What does this say? Way, yes, Municipal Complex Way. Oh, is everybody coming out from... Why do you say wait for this pickup to go by? Just a thought. And he looks like top that would run into me. So now we're on our way to Brookshire Bros, which is the new grocery store in Lago Vista compared to Lowe's, or Lowe's Market, if you prefer it that way.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Loman's Ford Road.
Oh. Yes, in the old days it was Loman's Ford Road, meaning Loman owned the Ford. But for some reason Lago Vista removed the S, and now it's
now
just
turn left onto
Loman
Loman's
Ford.
Ford Road.
Not sure how you tell Tesla, hey, you need to change this. Alright, so how much you want to make a bet? He's going on to 1431, which means he's going to go to the toll road. The guy has a bunch of tanks, fuel tanks on the back. Fuel jugs. Oh, he has like 8. Alright, so the way I prefer to do is go up First Street to Bronco Lane. So usually when it's my choice, I correct them. And correct them I mean by brake on SC off and then drive across until he figures out, oh, you meant something different. you want to bet that minivan's going to go in the Cedar Park to get gas? What are you going to do with Laramie here? Yeah, you might want to slow down a little bit. Get over. Thank you. So glad you woke up. Of course, you kept this pickup waiting for you to go by. Or it was waiting for you to move so you could go by.
1,000 feet, turn left onto Farm to Market 1431.
9. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it doesn't even know the name of the road. I'm going to go straight on to First Street to avoid the toll road. There's no amount of telling Tesla that there's signs there saying it's a private road. In fact, at one time it said it was a toll road. Which I don't think you can just declare a road a toll road. You need permission from the state or something, I'm sure.
Now turn left onto Bronco Lane.
Okay, up. Of course, this road is slower, yes, I'll give you that. You can't go 50 miles an hour here. Yeah, but at least I'm avoiding a private road. Oh, we could have come up Dodge Trail. That's a 944. Wow. Oh, somebody's doing work. I'm hearing this metal chiming sound. They're like, what? What's going on? Okay, no big deal. It's just somebody working.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Alright, so the last time I tried coming to Brookshire Bros in an FSD configuration, he actually pulled into the front of the store.
Now turn right.
Like as if he was going to do Robotaxi delivery, which actually is what I want.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay. Oh, how interesting. So I guess it's going to stop right here by the ice machine, which is just short of the front door. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yes, Mr. Jeep needs to get in there. Beautiful. And he wants to make sure he gets that spot before I get it. Alright, where are we at? Okay, it took us 3 miles, 7 minutes. It's just 3 miles, really. 221 watt hours per mile. And the total trip so far has been 6 miles. We used 2 kilowatt hours? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Well, it's only 3 miles. Oh, this since last charge. We used 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, so for your Robotaxi computation, my cost, well, no, my cost is from home and back, right? The actual trip cost with the passenger was 1 kilowatt hour or 11 cents for that part of it anyway. The distance was 3 miles. What was the deal? There was a suggestion that it's either $2 per mile, which sounds like overkill for this trip, or it's $2 base and 50 cents every mile, which would be $3.50. It's almost no difference between those two. But the thing is, I'm in Lago Vista, so in Lago Vista we have a Cat Metro pickup ride. Is that what they call it? Okay, so on that trip, where are we at? Arcade, Copperhead. Where's Don? Further down. Okay, let's pick library. Now, if you didn't notice, there were a bunch of people parked there. But okay, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's get going. Ding ding. FSD on. Oh, where are you going? You don't want to go out that exit. Okay. Don't hit the curb. Thank you. He wants to go out this exit over here.
Now turn left onto
Fine, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. That one, that was an implied stop there. That should have been an implied stop. You shouldn't have just pulled that onto the street. Now he's going to want to go down the toll road here.
Now turn right.
Okay, have you picked it up? Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. FSD back on. Wow, they've done a lot of work over here. I guess that's pretty cool, right? Somebody over here has Model X.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 1st Street.
PNC Bank.
Now turn right onto 1st Street.
That's our bank in town, isn't it? Somebody has a Corvette. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Which way are you going to go? You can't quite decide which. Does he go left or right? I mean, as a human driver, I would have picked going right. Let's find all the potholes. I mean, I've seen where he does a really good job of handling all that stuff, but it doesn't always handle it correctly. So why do you have a boat parked there? I guess that's a bank too. Whoops. Since I didn't push both buttons at the same time, there's going to be like a second difference, right? City council meetings. And we're hiring. No more wars. Okay. Feels like you're kind of nervous about being next to this Chevy pickup. What we really should be doing is going by him. Zuma Zuma. So what, they have something going on at the library or something? I've seen that there was another day, just like today, where they had a bunch of cars there.
Turn right onto Don Drive.
It looked like they're all associated with the library, which doesn't make sense to me. Unless they have a team meeting or something.
Now turn right onto Don Drive.
All right, let's see if we can handle it. Whoa, and he just goes. Maybe he felt like he got a good view. Or maybe he knew what the traffic signal situation was. I don't know. I was thinking that there might have been, it's possible a car could be coming from the left. Okay. That's curious. So we're going to go down to Thunderbird.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Thunderbird, then turn left.
Not go down Municipal Wake, whatever that is, complex.
Now turn left onto Thunderbird.
Okay, so where are you going to turn, boy?
Now turn left.
Okay. Go. Yeah, don't whiffle off wish-washy stuff. Go. Just go.
Now
Okay,
your
this
destination
bus
is on the right.
end. Okay. Alright, so the good news is it's bringing me right to the front door. Well, it went by the front door. Alright. Let me park at the library, thank you. Alright, 3 miles, 8 minutes. Use 1 kilowatt hour again. 252 watt hours per mile. What is it? It's 94 degrees. That's why we're using so much energy. Okay. Oh, let me write down the miles 62551. Yes, that's how many miles my car has. 62,000. What did I say? 62,551. All right, get rid of this. Let's go to recents. Do you have it? POA.
Now turn left onto Municipal Complex Way.
Of course. Okay. All right, let's get going. Zoom, zoom. Of course, I have to wade through and make any sense of it. There we go. Autopilot wheel on. Take a chance. Maybe we're going somewhere. And if only he could go through the parking lot, he would save just a little bit. I mean, it wouldn't be a whole lot, but he would save something.
Now turn left onto Dawn Drive.
Maybe about 100 feet. Not very exciting, is it? Well, if you wait long enough, she's going to come down the road. Good plan. Are you sure you want to go now? Because there might be another car coming eventually. But FSD is more cautious.
Now turn left onto Thunderbird.
What? What'd you say? Yeah, Ray is not exactly the most patient person. Yes, you're right. Mail lady's picking up the mail from the mailbox at 12 o'clock. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Sped bus. You know, at the beginning of the year, I thought I saw some of the people I recognized. Now I never see anybody I recognize. Not that I see all the buses, but. Where are we going to turn? Outpost Trace? Okay. And
In
Rockwood.
500 feet, turn left onto Outpost Trace.
The one good news part here is
Now turn left onto Outpost Trace.
when he first started doing Rockwood from Outpost Trace, he treated it like a four-way stop. First time I went through, it treated it like a four-way stop. Like, what are you doing? That you didn't have a stop sign. And stopping here in the middle of the road is not a safe thing to do. Because if you look the other way, or if you look straight, I mean the way we're going right now, if you look straight, when you go down Outpost Trace, it goes up a hill just after Rockwood. So the people coming the other way won't see you until they're almost right on top of you. So there's no room to be wishy-washy about that intersection. As soon as you feel it's clear, you go. Now, I didn't say as soon as you see it's clear, as soon as you feel it's clear. Because you can't see for sure. Because of that hill. But whatever. Peace and harmony. It's okay. It's alright. So the other part, I guess, is I won't know for sure how the sound came out because it's really on 1431 and higher speed roads where all that sound comes in. I mean, here I can hear the whine of the motor. I guess they didn't line up those roads very well, did they? Ah, what do you want? City of Lago Vista. Well, it's not even City of Lago Vista, right? These roads were put in before the city existed.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
In fact, the way I understand the history is the POA was formed before the city ever
Now
existed.
turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
Well, it's not all that bad, is it? But anyway. You don't want to be slow here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road. turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
And it used to be he didn't like the idea of coming through here. And I didn't particularly like it with FSD either. FSD 11 was a bit slow at times. Be patient. Car went by. Minivan. Let's go. Oh yeah, he's going to do it again. He wants to come in the back way. Or maybe he wants to go in that other little parking lot. Possible. But no, remember when we came up from American onto Boggy Ford, he was going to turn right on the Boggy Ford. He wasn't going to go straight. Am I remembering it wrong? You got video somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to go look at the video, remember. Now, I could make some comment about, I'm the only Tesla in town or something like that. But that's not true. There's actually a fair number of Teslas in Lago Vista. More than 10. Maybe as many as 20. Okay? Oh, you didn't even recognize the speed limit. Yeah, he does that. Go, well, this previous speed limit was 30, I'll just carry it forward. Well, but this road's 35, dude. And he'll wait till he sees one of those signs and it's 35 here. So, a place where map data could help you, he doesn't have it. What are you going to do here? That's what he's going to do. Okay. And to be fair to you guys, I live so close to the activity center, I normally walk there. Not why would I go to the activity center?
Turn right onto American
I only go there to park the car. Okay, whatever. That's what he's up to.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
Alright, so let's pull in this way.
Now turn right.
How about I turn left? Is that what the problem is? Is you're out of sync? And that trip. Okay, trips. So the drive over here was 6 miles. 6 miles? Did I forget to reset it? Makes me wonder if I forgot to reset it when I was at the library. Okay. Anyway, 6 miles, 18 minutes, 200 watt hours per mile, 3 kilowatt hours. Reset that, reset that. Alright, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, thumbnail taken. Oh, it seems like such a pain. And I always
Now
forget to
turn
do it,
left
so...
onto American Drive.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, at what point will you see the road? We're on the road. Autopilot wheel on. Come on, go. Not hitting it hard enough, Ray. Okay. Yep, he's just going to go for it. Now, I had a good view. Don't get me wrong, I had a good view. But that was an implied stop sign. And if there was a cop who wanted to be a jerk about things, he could easily pull me over for not stopping. It looks like there's a Jeep coming down this way. You saw him. Okay, good. Ugh.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue. Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Zoom, zoom, huh? .1 miles to go. I'm at 62%.
In 500
We're gonna ride with 62%.
feet, your destination will be on the left.
Autopilot complete. We're autopilot navigation.
Now your
right?
destination is on the left.
All right. Yeah, this looks like we're in my driveway. Looks like we made it. Thank you. All right, so 1 mile, 2 minutes, 72 watt-hours per mile? Seriously? And 0 kilowatt hours used. There you go. Our total trip using since last charge is 13 miles, 3 kilowatt hours, 267 watt hours per mile. There you go. From an FSD perspective, everything worked great. Yes, I had a bunch of brake on FSD offs, 5, 6, but they were all navigation oriented. So there you go. Is that fair? Well, it turns out navigation was probably taking us to the front door of the activity center. There was a little parking lot there, and I didn't even pay attention, so that's probably what happened there. So that's all sounds good. Am I happy with navigation? No, but everything else is good, so it sounds like a B. He didn't do anything stupid. Okay, well, we can argue about pulling out of private drives onto roads, and those are supposed to treat like a stop sign. Okay, anyway, onward upward charge. Let's go. All right, so this is basically the summary of what I tested today. So let's go there. All right, so it's pretty obvious that it's helpful, at least to go to Brookshire Brothers, it's helpful to be deployed at the library. Now, do you want to have the car go up to the library every day and wait there? No. But if somebody calls for a ride, you go out and pick somebody up, come back to the library and park there. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. And the other way to see that is the Cap Metro pickup buses. They all park there. The bus station is there. So it's a good central place. All right, so my fare paying trip was library to Brookshire, was 3 miles, 7 minutes, and used less than a kilowatt hour. The trip back from Brookshire to the library was another 3 miles and took 8 minutes. All right, so the round trip was 3 miles, but I'm getting ahead of myself, ain't I? All right, so 3 miles. So there's several different formulas until Elon says what he's up to. Let's go with the Uber model. Okay, the Uber model is apparently 2 miles or $2 per mile. $2 per mile would be $6. Yeah, $6 sounds a bit high, doesn't it? All right, so there was another model that sounded more like a taxi style model, and that was $2 base plus 50 cents per mile. Okay, so if you take the base of 2, add $1.50, that's $3.50. Is it high? Is it still kind of high from my perspective? Yes. I'd be tempted to take out the $2 base. And if you take out the $2 base, all of a sudden I'm competitive with the Cap Metro pickup, because I think that was $1.50, something like that, $1.10 maybe. All right, so anyway, there you go. That's what that is. I don't know. Until we know, we don't know, right? And that's the only way you can say it. But it was only 3 miles, 7 minutes. So the round trip was 6 miles, and that took 15 minutes. So basically, I could run almost 4 of those trips every hour. Not that people would be calling for that all the time, but there's that part of it. Okay. The scary part is, and the reason why I chose the practicing of deploying at the library, so to speak, is because the total trip from my house to Brookshire Brothers and back, including libraries, was 13 miles. Now, it only used 3 kilowatt hours for a cost of 33 cents energy-wise, so it's not, that part's not really a big problem, I don't think. It's like, I think it'll go better if I deploy the library. But then if somebody is down where I live, I'm still doing that long round trip. Okay, whatever. We'll see what Tesla announces. Okay, but other than that, yeah, I can do it. I mean, I'm on FSD 12.3.6, which is a relatively old version. People are saying 12.5.3, I think it is. Somebody said something about 4. Okay, whatever. I mean, there's several releases between me at 12.3.6 and whatever the latest version is that's out in the wild. So I'm kind of hoping that they're finally getting to the point where they can release something. I sure hope so. It'd be nice to try it out on a more current release. But I know I can go do a test drive with a Tesla and I can experience how it works. I just can't drive it around all day and get that experience, right? I mean, I can't even drive to my house and back on a test drive. It's just too far. They only give you 30 minutes. Okay, enough of that. So there you go. I think I would go with the $3.50. I just rather the base would be $1 instead of $2. But then we have the basic problem. Well, in this car, I have FSD installed already. I don't have to pay for FSD. What's not clear to me is, do I have to get Tesla insurance to do this? And what kind of fee is Tesla going to charge? Right? Those are all questions that haven't been answered. Right? So we'll have to see what it all ends up being. Okay? But the bottom line is, except for a few navigation issues where I didn't like what he was doing, really. I mean, if I'd let him go, would it have been fine? Probably. Although around the Lago Vista City Hall, I don't think he fully understands that parking. It tends to be, you come in and you well, I can't even describe it that way either. So when you come in on the south side going east, and then you loop around to Municipal Complex Way, and then you go back in and go west on the north side. But there's no clear signs telling you that, at least not on the Thunderbird side. And he definitely likes that toll road. I don't know why he loves that toll road. I don't get it. I mean, but whatever. Somebody obviously likes it. Not that big a deal. Everybody uses it. It's just, I have a pet peeve of saying, no, you declare it to be a private road, I don't want to use it. Okay? Whatever. That's not that big a deal to anybody else. It just is to me. Right? The person riding in the back of the car doesn't really care. At least I don't think they would. So we're all good. But 33 cents for a trip, from my perspective, not a big deal. FSD's paid for, not a big deal. The problem is when I bring in the other car, the Model Y, then I have to subscribe to FSD. Okay? Then I got an additional operational cost to pay for. But we'll see. I think it would be cool to do it. I just have a hard time fully understanding how it's going to work. But there you go. Onward, upward, charge. All right, well, obviously it's going to need more work still, but here we are. So actually, the camera I picked up was an open box special, and it turns out it is black, so both cameras are black. So what I've chosen to do on this one is, there's a case that goes around it, and I put the case on this, so the fat one looks at the display, the skinny one looks out the window. All right, just as a side note, oof, that is hot. Okay, so the forward-facing camera did get hot, and it actually said it was about to shut down. Yeah, Bubba, he's hot. So I may have to adjust that. Okay, we'll see what we got. Onward, upward, charge.